Hello and welcome back to the Gamestellation Save State, where we take a look at the past week of news and discussion in the world of video games. As always, I'm Omar, joined by Ibrahim Termizi and Shaun Blazinator. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man.
Epic.
That's good.
How are you doing, Omar?
I'm doing good. My first day at college was today. My first day back. So that was pretty interesting. It was chill for the most part. It's not gonna be chill in a week.
Sad.
Yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We did have a couple big things happen this past week to talk about today, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, so let's get right into it. All right, Shaun, you got the question this time again.
Okay. Whatever the okay, no, let me actually phrase it properly. Okay.
I'm like I can hear him smiling.
No, it's not a good question. This is like a Reddit tier question.
Oh God.
Sounds about right.
In fact, it probably is like a Reddit. It probably is Reddit question, like unironically. All right.
I'm very scared.
If you got transported into the video game you last played, you, as you are right now, swap places with the protagonist, how long do you think you can survive?
So that would be Final Fantasy 16. So if I was in the position of Clive Rosfield from Final Fantasy 16, I'm dead. Just nuke the whole generation. I'm dead.
Do you like believe you could survive for like
Well,
at least a day?
Because my thing is, are you asking if I'm the main character or if I'm me right now?
No, you're just in the world.
Oh, then yeah, no.
You right now, you just got swapped. You just replaced.
Yeah, no, I don't have a sword. I don't have any of the icon abilities Clive has. I'm screwed. I'm dead.
At least you're self-aware.
Like I'll put up a good I'll put up a good effort, but I'm still gonna die. Like,
damn. Oh, that sucks.
such an interesting question. All right, Ibrahim, what about you? Or Shaun, whoever's first, whoever has an answer.
No, let Ibrahim go. That makes more sense.
So I actually saved myself by mistake because it would have been Warframe, but I ended up opening the finals. No. It was gonna be Warframe, but before I went to bed, I ended up opening the finals to check something, and I accidentally queued rank, so I did play it last. So the finals, which means I'm safe because that's just a game show. In lore, it's just a game show. So
well, it's a game show, but you know how like the real world is, right? Because like, isn't like the real world what you play in Arc Raiders? And then the finals is just a game that exists within that world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the finals lore is like really dystopian, actually.
Seems like it. I wouldn't be surprised.
Look this up. There's community and environmental suggestions that they're in the same timeline.
What, finals and Arc Raiders?
The finals is set around 2100, the year 2100, during an era of virtual reality entertainment, while Arc Raiders takes place roughly 80 years later.
Oh wow, okay. They're in the same like continuity.
Yeah, it's in Arc.
Yes.
Ah, I did not know that.
Hey, look, all I know is I'm playing VR.
You're gonna exist purely in VR.
Dude, that sounds awesome. Not getting hungry, just running around and shooting. No, it's gonna get boring after a while.
All right, Shaun.
I thought you loved shooting people.
Shaun, what about you?
What's yours? What was the last game
you saved myself? I also kind of saved myself because it would have been Doom Eternal.
Oh my god, that would have been terrible.
No, but then this morning I played City Skylines 2 for like 3 minutes.
Those 3 minutes saved
either replace with Doom guy or be like a civil engineer.
Yeah.
Decisions.
Yeah, that's fair. Either way, I would have been cooked, because if it was before Final Fantasy 16, I was doing stuff for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which means I'd have to fight gods and mythical beings and devils and
you're just in the world. You're not like a character in there. Like, you're just in the MCU.
True. Well, there are background characters in the stages that don't do anything. So technically, I could just be like chilling like Professor X in
You
the
could be
danger
like,
room.
yeah, bro. You could be watching Venom and like Kratos, or not Kratos.
You would
Kratos.
have to swap out with one of the fighters, right?
And just like tag team.
It
Yeah.
is a tag game.
You-
Hey, put me,
you would
put me
have
in,
to, like,
coach.
tag
Put me in,
team out.
coach.
Just like
Dude.
someone's getting like beat down, and it's like, no, tag out real quick. Omar, go in. It's like,
Yeah, the Hulk is gonna tag me out to fight Dante, Virgil, and Zero from Mega Man X. Yeah, that's an easy fight. All right, let's get into the news, starting out with some pretty big Kingdom Hearts stuff, which I am very excited about. So this past weekend was the D23 Expo for Disney, where they do like all their big upcoming announcements for like movie releases, show releases, anything that gets fans and consumers interested, basically. And a big part of that they announced beforehand was that for the first time, Kingdom Hearts was going to have a presence at D23. So it had a couple of big things. The first thing that was announced was that exclusively for Disney Plus, a Kingdom Hearts anime was officially announced for Disney Plus, and it was also confirmed that
Nice.
this isn't like a retelling of Kingdom Hearts 1, or I think it was like rumored for a while that they were going to retell Kingdom Hearts Recoded, which I'm really glad that's not the case. This is a completely original story, so I don't know if it's going to be. The thing with Kingdom Hearts is every sort of like piece of Kingdom Hearts media is important to the lore. So I don't know if this is going to be its own separate thing, or if this is going to be like a prequel to to Kingdom Hearts 4, which we will talk about in just a second. But it's cool to see that Kingdom Hearts is getting big representation from Disney. On top of that, Disney also officially declared that Kingdom Hearts as a franchise is officially a billion-dollar franchise, which is a really big deal for a JRPG like this. But yeah, so that was really cool to see. But that's not the big takeaway from all the Kingdom Hearts news. The big takeaway was that we got a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 that shows off quite a bit of content. First of all, we got some confirmation on what one of the upcoming like film-based worlds is going to be. That, of course, being Coco, which is really cool to see that be in a video game of some sort. I'm not really a fan of how newer Kingdom Hearts games just try to recreate the movies one for one. But here, let me get to some gameplay. But we did get a new trailer. We saw some more story stuff. We saw more of Sora's new design. Riku has been confirmed to be in the game. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are coming back with playable sections of Mickey, as well as for the first time in the series, you get to play as Donald and Goofy in certain sections, which I think is really, really cool. And
nice.
which the big takeaway from this trailer isn't even that we're getting all this content. It's that we got a release window, which if you know anything about Kingdom Hearts games, is that they get delayed like crazy. But we got a release window of late 2027, and Tetsuya Nomura and a bunch of Square Enix developers have officially come out and said this isn't like an 80% thing, this isn't a 90% thing. No, the game is dead set for late 2027, which is huge for Square Enix because it means we're getting Final Fantasy VII Revelation and Kingdom Hearts 4 in the same year, which is huge. Like two of the biggest JRPG releases like within the next 5 years are coming out in the same year within months of each other theoretically, which I'm a happy camper. I'm very happy with this. I'm excited. Kingdom Hearts 4 looks really solid from what we've seen so far. But yeah,
I know you're soy jacking.
I very oh I'm definitely I am
Kingdom
I am
Hearts is so good. I'm ready for it, man.
I would
It's been a minute.
I will say
since
if y'all
I
want to
played
get
Kingdom
into
Hearts.
it, if y'all want to get into it, the entire franchise on Steam right now is $30. So you can literally play like hundreds of hours of content just for $30, which is really worth it in my opinion. But yeah,
I actually saw that. I was tempted to. You know what still bothers me about Kingdom Hearts
mhm.
to this day?
What?
The mobile game
Yeah.
and how important it is to the lore.
Yes. Oh my god, that pisses me off so much. But that's just Kingdom Hearts. I'm used to it at this point. The last thing about Kingdom Hearts I do want to mention, unfortunately, we're ending on a bit of a sad note because as all this really cool news is coming out about Kingdom Hearts, on Sunday on Sunday news came out that I really hope I'm not mispronouncing her name. Hayden Panettiere, who was the voice of Kairi in the Kingdom Hearts games, passed away at 36 years old, which was really unfortunate. And
Damn.
and there is a very big chance that if Kairi is, because we haven't seen Kairi in any of the trailers, and I forgot what happens at the end of Melody of Memory, because I do know Kairi is a big part of that. If Kairi appears in Kingdom Hearts 4, it's likely Hayden's last word, which is really unfortunate. But yeah,
Wait, whose last word?
the voice
Oh,
actress
hers,
of Kairi,
sorry.
yes, Hayden Panettiere. Um, so yeah, very, very,
That
very
sucks.
unfortunate. Yeah, very unfortunate. You know, condolences to her friends and family, but
I mean, we don't know if this is gonna happen, but keep in mind this is Disney, and they did make Cars 3, was it, with Doc Hudson's voice actor after he had passed away?
I don't
Let's
want.
not forget Carrie Fisher.
Yes, I really hope that
Yeah.
Disney doesn't like AI anything for Kingdom Hearts
Oh
4 or
yeah, no,
Square
AI would be
Enix.
bad.
Yeah, but I mean, likely it is going to be her last work, but we'll see. There's definitely going to be a message in memory of her for sure, because it would be insane not to. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, that is all the Kingdom Hearts news that we have for this week. We did just talk about a bunch of Kingdom Hearts stuff. There is technically one more thing that Kingdom Hearts is going to be featured in, but it's not the main focus. And I can't believe I'm using this as a sentence in the same sentence as Kingdom Hearts. Fortnite. Last week we did mention how there was a bunch of rumors going around that the next season of Fortnite was going to be themed on video games. It had a bunch of big collaborations planned. All of those collaborations ended up being true. We got the new trailer for the upcoming season Override, which is going to be video game focused and features a bunch of big gaming names. I'll just scroll past it. I don't think if y'all have seen this trailer, so I'm going to play parts of it. There's Crash Bandicoot. There's Spyro.
Whoa,
Um,
Yo, is that the
yeah.
guy from Fortnite?
that's Mario.
But yeah, so very very big video game implication this season. There's
Luigi.
so yeah, a lot of big crossovers planned for this season. There's Joker from Persona. We're getting the Persona collaboration. I just want to let me just show you all the key art for this. A bunch of games were announced to be crossing over for this season. We got Sonic the Hedgehog being the big one, and there's even a Sonic X Fortnite comic book that confirmed why Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow are the skins for and Eggman, but Eggman's just himself. Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadows aren't technically themselves. They're like robot versions of them, which is why they're taller and like they have these weird like brace things around them. So people
Oh
don't get.
God,
So
they're
people.
gonna try to connect this to canon.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
But there's some pretty
Wait,
cool
Sonic
stuff in
has
here.
canon?
Yes,
Everything in Sonic is canon.
basically.
Oh.
But there's even some.
Even
There's
Sonic 06?
yes,
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 everything.
absolutely
Oh.
Sonic 06.
Everything.
But there's some pretty big crossovers in here. As I mentioned before, we got Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. Mega Man's in the game using his upcoming design from Dual Override, which releases next year, which is crazy. Joker from Persona 5. As we mentioned, there's Sora in his Kingdom Hearts 2 design. And what I thought was really funny too was that for his Keyblade, they didn't include the Mickey Mouse at the end because, fun fact, the creator of Kingdom Hearts, Tetsuya Nomura, he is very, very hands-on with who's worthy of wielding the Keyblade. So what I think is going to happen is that that's the llama because it's not actually the Keyblade, so any other skin can pick it up. So they're not like they don't have to be worthy of it. Um, but
I just noticed the Tetris things in the back.
yeah, the Tetris, Pac-Man, like classic Pac-Man. But yeah, it honestly from the gameplay, it looked pretty solid. Seeing stuff like Green Hill and all the Sonic abilities and like the Mega Buster. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I don't know how hooked on the gameplay I'm gonna be, but it is something I feel like is just worth seeing, like all this stuff in there.
It's cool,
Mm.
but you can't get me to touch that. I refuse.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
I don't
check
know.
it
Will
out.
there be Knuckles?
Yes, Knuckles is a skin.
Okay, I will now be referring to Fortnite as and only as Fortnite and
And
Knuckles.
Knuckles, yep. Fortnite and Knuckles. But yeah, season comes out this Thursday, August 20th. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Another big shooting game stuff happened
Wait,
this
before
past
you continue.
that what?
Sorry, before you continue, just because we were talking about Kingdom Hearts and like Disney for a moment, I just wanted to put a quick thing in. Just because we don't have a lot of stuff in like our other sections, I guess. Uh, so with Disney, it was either Disney as a whole got a new CEO or the Star Wars studio got a new CEO. Some CEO.
Disney.
Was it Disney as a whole? Okay.
Redo that sentence. We got editing.
You're right. Yeah, so since you're talking about Kingdom Hearts and Disney, I want to quickly just bring up the CEO of Disney. We've got a new one. And the reason I just wanted to bring that up real quick is because y'all remember the good old Force Unleashed games that are still so good to this day,
Yes, I
even
do.
if they're not canon. So the previous CEO had kind of diverted attention from making Star Wars related games just because they felt like they could um save money and put that money towards other things, which they did well that's how they bought that's part of that is how they bought Marvel and how they bought Star Wars as a whole. But the new CEO currently says that he actually thinks that gaming is a very good prospect that they might be looking into in the future. Nothing's confirmed, but I mean, it'd be cool to see a remaster of Force Unleashed or maybe even Force Unleashed 3. Um, but
We'll
yeah,
see.
nothing's confirmed right now.
That
But
will
we'll see what
never
happens.
happen.
It's
Do not.
unfortunately not.
At the most, you're going to get a remaster, but it's going to be very lazy.
It's gonna be done
Yeah,
by
probably.
All
Aspire.
right. Yeah, you are not going to get another game. Do not
Yeah.
expect another game.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Sorry,
Disney's
now we
been
go.
getting into video games. I mean, I don't know if y'all remember, but a couple years back they announced this whole like metaverse thing with Fortnite, and like they paid like $1 billion or something to have stake in Epic Games to like oversee this project. And we still haven't heard anything about it. But yeah, they've been wanting to get into like the video game scope for a while now, like Disney themselves, and not like Disney in collaboration with Square Enix or Disney in collaboration with Capcom, like they did for the NES games and the remasters of those games.
So random side thing I just remembered as well, because I just had to look it up to make sure. I totally forgot about this. Dave Filoni's the president of
Yeah,
like everything Star Wars related now,
Lucasfilm,
which
yeah.
for those who don't know, he is a very big part of Star Wars. Like I remember like wasn't he like the director for the Force Unleashed games or something? He played a big part because I
Dave
remember
Filoni.
yeah, because I remember the guy who plays Star Killer, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, which I feel bad. But I remember like they were talking. He was talking about something when he was auditioning for Star Killer, and he's like out geeked Dave Filoni, which like
Oh,
barely anyone can
the only
do.
thing Dave Filoni, I'm just finding this out now. The only thing Dave Filoni did regarding Force Unleashed is that he wanted to introduce Starkiller as an Inquisitor in Ahsoka.
Oh
Oh,
God,
okay.
don't do that.
Don't
Don't.
do
Oh
that.
That's
my
stupid.
God, no. Don't bring
Sam
him into
Witwer, that's what.
official canon because if you can only ruin him.
Yeah.
The entire thing about Starkiller is he's literally just a Star Wars power fantasy come
No,
to
he's
life.
Well,
literally
Attempting to
he's Star Wars
establish
Kratos.
no, no, okay, okay. Hear me
yeah,
out.
well,
Here's the thing, right? So the games make him stupid overpowered to make the games fun. In the books, he's not like that.
Yeah.
Which books? There's a reason book Star Killer was canon and the game Star Killer was never canon.
no,
Was
books.
because he's
Whoa,
stupid
whoa, none
overpowered.
of that is canon. What do you mean?
No, they used to be. Book Star Killer used to be canon, but then he's ever since Disney
It's a
bought
Legends thing,
Star
right?
Wars. Yeah, the whole thing is
Yeah.
Legends. Also Sam Witwer was the guy's name I was trying to remember.
Yes, Darth Maul's voice actor.
Yes, and the actor for Star Killer in the games.
But yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to derail that. That was just some
No, you're
interesting thing
good.
I thought.
But all I was saying was, speaking of third-person shooters in this past week in news, this past week we completely forgot to mention it on last week's episode, but just because I wasn't aware that it was happening so soon. And it was the Gears of War E-Day open beta. There's an open beta for the Horde like PvE mode as well as the multiplayer. Shaun and I actually checked this out with one of our friends, with our friend Jacob, and it was an experience. It was
I forgot about the picture you got for Jacob.
it was an experience for sure. I don't remember Gears of War being this way. I don't know. E-Day was, granted this is a beta and they can always change stuff, but E-Day didn't really feel like
Nothing's getting changed.
it didn't feel as fun
Sorry,
as like Gears 1 or
it's a
3.
AAA beta. They're not gonna change like anything. This is the game.
Yeah, I don't know. Gears 1 and Gears 3 was way more fun than E-Day experience. But it
I
wasn't.
don't like it very much either.
Yeah.
It's just so, I don't know how to describe it. It just felt weak. Everything felt like very just weak and
Is it-
unsatisfying.
Is it PvP or PvE?
So the beta had both. There was the Horde mode PvE, and then there was a multiplayer PvP. We never did the
Why was there a
PvP
PvP?
because there's been
Okay.
PvP in Gears. That's been a thing. I've seen
Yeah,
I've
but,
seen
like,
the wall
focus on
clips, the
PvP.
wall to wall tech. I've seen that before.
Just focus on the PvE, man. Just make that good. That's what we want with Gears.
Yeah, but it was an experience. But that game is still releasing October 1st for Xbox and PC. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I am a fan of the older Gears games, but I don't think I'll be checking out E-Day personally. But yeah, that was that. Couple quick more things to talk about. This was just something I thought was pretty cool. We've been talking a lot about PC recompilation for emulated games the past couple of episodes. And the newest one, with the big news coming to us from the person in charge of the Dusk Twilight Princess PC port, is that Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS is getting a recompilation project, including 60 FPS support. This is just Twitter compression, like that. But 60 FPS support, native keyboard and mouse controls. Um, Basically just no need for having like a second screen for the DS. The game's just running on one screen and you can play it natively on PC, which I think is really cool. And they are working to get the online
really
multiplayer
cool.
working. Like to get the online multiplayer working natively on PC, which I think is really, really cool because I forgot that Prime Hunters had multiplayer. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty neat.
I wonder,
Nice.
like, you're controlling it with a keyboard and mouse, right?
You can, like, obviously you can still use a controller, but like they're allowing native keyboard and mouse support.
Can I plug in
Oh,
my
but
3DS?
it was originally a DS game, right? So I'm
Yes.
guessing you'd use the touchpad.
I guess the mouse
Like,
would be, yeah.
so my thing about it is like, have you ever played GoldenEye 007 with a
I
keyboard
have.
and mouse?
I have
Yeah.
not on keyboard and mouse, but I played it like
I have.
I played it on 360 and on N64. So
It is ridiculously easy with a keyboard and mouse. Like, it's very obvious with an N64 controller. Like, it's like they've kind of like toned it down a little bit, be accounting for the fact that it takes like 7 years to actually aim at anybody.
yeah,
So, like, my fear with it is like, yeah, you have this recomp and it's a cool way to play it, but it's probably going to be like much easier with a
yeah.
keyboard.
I mean, to be fair, like keyboard and mouse working for Metroid Prime isn't a crazy thing because I believe I could be wrong on this, but I believe Metroid Prime 4 got keyboard and mouse support for Switch and Switch 2. I could be wrong. Um, but yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. I just think it's neat seeing games recompiled and available natively on PC, especially if there is like a big
Can I just
fan audience
can
behind
I plug in my 3DS to my computer and use that as a controller?
it. Oh no,
I've tried so hard to like see if that is a thing you can do. I don't believe it is.
I
unfortunately.
can make it a thing. It's fine.
Do it. If you can, tell me. Because
So
I'd love a way to do that.
so this next thing I've seen online once, but I don't know the entirety of it. So I know we're getting a movie about this guy in September, but let's talk about Chris
So-
Hansen in Roblox.
Yeah. So so
This is a good one.
it's a funny one. So without saying too many details, I'm sure everyone knows by now, there is the whole situation with Roblox and Schlep, which if you don't know about that, how? Um,
You mind
but yeah,
explaining
there's
it for
also
those who don't know?
uh, how do I word this without getting us flagged? So Schlep is Schlep is a YouTuber, and he would catch certain individuals talking to individuals they should not be talking to
Predators.
on
You can just say
Roblox.
predators.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, yes, exactly. He Schlep would he found out about the whole predator issue being a former victim from when he was a kid, which is why it's very important to him. And he's done great things. He's gotten like 6 people arrested, 3 convictions so far, or something like
Wow.
that, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but Roblox banned his account repeatedly. So Schlep had recently gone to this like crime expo thing, and he had like a panel with Chris Hansen, who, if you
Yes.
don't know, he was the host and like the guy who is the reason that we have the show To Catch a Predator.
Yep.
And he went on there with Chris Hansen. He handed Chris Hansen a laptop with an account because he legally can't play Roblox, is what Schlep said. So Chris Hansen goes on, and like not even like 10 minutes in, Chris Hansen's account gets banned.
Yeah.
Live on air.
Well, no, did you see what happened beforehand though?
Like what game he was playing on Roblox?
No, so they were the whole entire thing was Chris Hansen went in to see how fast they could find like a predator.
Yeah, and it was
Like,
like
yeah.
instant.
Yeah, it was instant. They found him instantly, and then just a couple minutes later, he gets banned by Roblox. He gets
Also-
banned before the predator ever did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the accounts, multiple of them stayed up like weeks after or like days after But no, Chris Hansen, gotta get that guy off the platform.
Yeah, that is not the best look for that company.
No, they're definitely trying to cover it up. I
Oh,
mean,
100%. 100%.
yeah.
But yeah, that is very messed up. But that's not the only crazy thing we have to talk about. Shaun, this is actually gonna be your thing. You're a fan of Terraria, aren't you?
Oh yes, and I love talking about predators. Speaking of
Keep
that,
talking. Stop digging your grave.
Is
Get
that
out of
actually
the
is that
grave.
actually the segue?
no.
Oh.
Full segue.
I was like,
Speaking of predators.
what?
So, Terraria is one of probably the greatest games ever created. I love it. I've played it, beaten it, like God knows how many times. Are you guys Terraria fans by chance?
I like the game, but I've never been like super into it like you or other people have been.
Same. I enjoy it. I enjoy it with friends. I enjoy messing around with mods and stuff, but never got
Yes.
super into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any
Well,
mod you would recommend, Sean?
Shut up. I'm really pissed. I'm pissed at this whole situation. Because one of probably the greatest mods ever created, the Calamity mod for Terraria, which is just this massive, basically like Terraria 2 sized mod, adding so many new bosses, biomes, items, weapons, like making these changes to like progression and everything. It was such a good mod, right?
Mhm.
And it had all these.
Wasn't
Oh,
it like the biggest Terraria mod to date? Like with the most
I think
downloads
so. I've
or
heard of
something?
that. Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. So yeah, back in 2025, I believe, there was the lead developer got into some hot water regarding a Discord server that he was a part of, where he was a
It's always
co-owner.
Discord.
It's always Discord, and he had various, let's say, interactions with people of an age he should not be having those interactions with. And so
I understand the
whenever
segue
that
now.
Yeah, whenever that news got out, a lot of the development team was pissed, and naturally so. They don't want to be associated with something like that. So, as like a panicked move, the lead developer switched to another person who was fairly trusted by everybody, and that's what continued on for up until now, where it was found out that that Discord server that the original lead developer was a co-owner in, well, the person he gave the lead developer role to was the other co-owner
Oh my
who was
god.
also doing the same things. Yeah.
Oh no.
So
Dude.
upon that information coming out, the development team and everybody associated with it was like done and requested that various developers requested that their assets be entirely removed from the mod and that they'd step away from the project. And so many like side mods attached to Calamity also announced that they're going to stop development like completely. And I mean, after that news, like the mod was basically just over. So it was officially announced that just the mod's done. They're ceasing all development. Everybody involved is just leaving. It's over,
That's
which is
unfortunate.
crazy. Over the course of like a day, just everything went to absolute. Went from happy go lucky, we're releasing a new update, guys, to oh, everything's over now.
To a calamity.
Yikes. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
Oh
that was
my
such an
god.
obvious joke. Yeah. So there was hope. There was a shining star of hope that the mod may continue by a purchase from popular streamer XQC, which is
What?
which should be the funniest outcome.
I can just picture him trying to advertise it on his stream, just like chat, you know, Terraria, and he's doing like the goblin sit like this, dude.
Yeah. This was real though. He said he was in talks with his legal team to see if there was a way of purchasing it.
Wow.
And absolutely funny as it would be, and I'd love to live in the universe where this actually happened. It did not, and they have said that completely neglecting the legality of purchasing a mod or anything like that.
Yeah, I
They
was
just
gonna say
didn't,
that's
a lot of just didn't like XQC, so they said no, and yeah, that's not happening. So as of now, Calamity is dead. Sorry, guys.
wow. That is very unfortunate. Um,
Yeah, it sucks.
because I will say, because I know we've talked about it before, off recording, but after you mentioned it, I searched it up because I was curious what it was, right? And I saw how much effort. Like, I see why you're pissed because there is so much effort in that. Like, and that's just all gone because
Yeah.
people are society's messed up. That's all I can really say. But
The music alone is like is crazy. Like I love the music, and it's for a mod. Like I've never gone out of my way to download music for a game's mod before. Like it's
yeah,
wild.
it is unfortunate to
Um,
see that though.
I remember I used some of those tracks in like older videos way back in the day, like for
Mhm.
For Honor and stuff. Like so it just man that sucks.
It is. It
I
is very
understand it
unfortunate.
though. I would not want my work or anything being attached to that either. Like once is awful, but okay, we're back. We can fix this. Twice, no,
Yeah,
no, we're done. We're
twice,
done.
nuke the generation, nuke the entire
It's like
generation.
I
Um,
like I understand,
yeah,
and it. Kyle, Kyle, what are you doing? It's all gone. It's all gone,
yeah, no,
Kyle. Why
it's
are you doing this?
something like that. You can't really you can't come back from. Like at that point, just it's doomed. Um,
Exactly.
yeah, but I
So
mean, hey, you never know. Hopefully, there is a future where somehow a different development team or something picks it back up, or we get a mod of that scale
XQC.
for Terraria. And with that, that is all the news and discussion we have for this past week. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you on next week's episode. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.